Greetings and salutations, my name's JW608 and today I am playing Starmade. Today's a very special day because this is episode 100. Isn't that a great? Anyway, and to kick off episode 100 in the typical JW608 fashion, I started building stuff and there was a horrible glitch and I flung containers off into space. But that was fixed. I'm not exactly sure, well I know what happened, but I'm not exactly sure why it happened. My N2 container spots got triggered funny and everybody was running into each other and there was explosions and yeah. Anyway, before I did all that, I built just a little platform with some cargo containers. They're all cargo blocks. They're all just connected to this cargo inventory. You notice I have 720,000 volumes here and a build block, and I don't know why I did that. And the plan today was to set this up to pull everything from the cargo containers. So they wouldn't just be sitting here, they'd actually be unloading to the station. So we have that set up, so let's see. Want to hit that rail, C on the rail, V on the container, and it's that one. That's the container. The other was a build block. Let's see. I know there's nothing in that one because that test container got flung into the darkness of space. And okay, now I have this set up, and it's set up to pull. Except I want to change items to pull, and thankfully, and who knows how many updates ago, they had this add all button. Used to you had to go and do all this by hand. I'm just going to set to pull 5,000 units of everything. Whatever's in these containers, it's going to pull them into the storage here. So, I'm going to hop out of this build mode, and we're going to hop into this cargo container. And it's going to be our test. We are going to, I don't know, Hatel shards. Okay, 600. There. That's not what I told you to do, but it'll work for right now. Okay. Now, we are going to jump in. You're moving extraordinarily slowly. Let's see, is it because it's... Probably because it's overburdened. Let's actually hit that button. Oh, come on. Do I have any mass enhancers, rail enhancers? Yeah. 50 by... I don't know. 15, that'll do. There we go. Didn't have enough rail enhancers. Now, this is set up so that's pulling. I don't want that to be set up to be pulling. I want it to be set up to be not pulling. You have to set the cargo container itself to not pull. I have it set up there, see it's auto pulls inactive. And now back in our build block, and we're going to see that this is set to pull, and if I did it right, it should be pulling from, I did set that to, yeah. So you're not, well, stop that. Where am I? You're not pulling. Take that mini out. Just throw out in the void of space. Oh, come on, how many is that? We're pulling these out, seeing if it's... okay, that was too many. Throw in some yellow paint, take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, yellow paint's good, it has less volume. Okay. I'm trying to get that to work right with the volume. Oh, I picked up all those shards. Why aren't you pulling? Is it because... is it because, I have rail speed set to it? Two. No, it's not set. Wow. This was one of the reasons I needed to redesign my cargo. It's because I didn't actually hook the other way. The docker to the rail. Now it should be, where am I? Also, shouldn't this be like full of stuff? Now it should be pulling. Wow, okay, yep, this is typical for episode 100. I made a dumb mistake. Okay. Alright. What'd I do this time? Did I hook it up backwards again? And trigger you. Okay. You to you. Or is it you to... Oh. Okay, it was set to pull. I don't need it set to pull. Oh, hello. Let me get out first, because I built this thing wrong. Always check the little things. That's usually the little things get me in trouble. Alright. Now you should be pulling yellow paint now. Very good. So now if you have your cargo set up properly on the cargo container, now this station will pull it here. Except I don't think it's even had enough to... Nope, there's a single little cargo thing over there. Oh, very good. Okay. So that leaves us one more task with the cargo container system. The the CCCS is to redesign my cargo containers. Because as was pointed out at the very beginning of this, wow, you built that poorly. And yes, I did. So we're going to, probably tomorrow, we're going to throw these out, and we're going to build a proper cargo container. Or no, proper cargo container to go with the cargo container. Oh, good grief, that's confusing. I wasn't real concerned with the design of these until I got the container system. Now I know how this works, I should know how the cargo containers should work. So that's why I wasn't real upset about, oh, that was built really bad. They're more or less placeholders. So we're going to do that. Then I'm thinking maybe for my next project, after we do the cargo containers properly, maybe do a freighter so we can carry the cargo containers. And I don't think I'm going to do it as elaborate as my cargo container setup on the frigate, on the, what is it? Help me. Freighter. Oh, and for testing, I had swapped that block out. Let me swap that properly. Where is my proper block? There it is. And tell you what, we are also going to set up a thing like this, just real quick. I want a button. Come on. Or are you a flip-flop and a knot? The flip-flop goes there, that goes there. You control you, and you control you. Turn you on. And you set a button here that's not controlled by anything. And you control the flip-flop with it. So now I have an easy way to turn on and off my recall rail for testing, should I need it in the future. I should have done this a while back. So now it's set up so if I hit this button, it should go through my circuits there and release the top container. That's going to trigger. And trigger these, and these should... Yeah, okay, that works. And this should go down and come to this. Because I had that one set properly. Or I had this set. Okay. Very good. Now if I press this, it shouldn't even fire those delay blocks. Looking good. Okay. I guess we could go over, because it's been a few days, could go over how this whole thing works. Alright. So cargo container docks here. It goes this way. Goes this way. This setup doesn't do anything right now, and I'm probably too lazy to change it. It'll go this way, now I'll come to here. At this point, this circuit controls. It checks to see if there's anything in this slot. If there is, it'll switch this rail to go down, and it'll come to this one, and this will check to see if there's anything in this slot. If there is, it'll go down, otherwise it'll go in. Alright, you come here, the rail hits this button goes to this not an and. This not an and checks to see if there's anything in the slot beside it. If there's not anything there, then it'll won't do anything and it'll keep going. If there is something there, it'll trigger this flip-flop, which triggers this rail speed and these lights, and it'll stop it right here. So it would stop here, and then this would say, oh, this first position has something in it. My next container I'll send down. And I have all these set up to check the one before it if something is in there, except this one. This one just checks to see if something hit this button. If it did, it'll turn this rail speed to 0. And that's it. Okay. Now, if I hit this button, it'll check to see if something is in the output station, which it is now. And if it's not, if nothing's there, it will trigger this logic circuit, which will hit this button, which will hit these timers. This timer will then check to see if, let's see, what does this timer work? This timer checks to see if there's anything in that one, and if there's not anything in this one, it'll trigger this to turn the rail speed on and allow the container to go down to output. If there is something in this slot, this whole circuit will be skipped, and this trigger will, or this circuit will trigger this one to move. And on each branch, if it hits this button, which is the output button, I guess, it goes here to this button, then it tells everything else in this branch, if you're red, turn green. Or if your rail is stopped, turn it on, and that forces everything to move down. Wow. I'm impressed with myself. I didn't think this would go this smoothly. And it didn't. And this was the testing of this circuit to check to see which branch is full. And it has lights, and it's been a week, so I've forgotten exactly what it does. Where am I? Alright. So we're getting closer. In fact, we are going to save this as _CCC work in progress 3. Just in case something happens, I'll have this as a blueprint. Alright. Well, we're out of time today. We didn't do an awful lot other than set up, so we'll pull from containers, and then a quick overview of how everything works. Next time, we are going to redesign our container to function with the CCC a little better, and we'll see what other trouble we can get into. Alright, I have been JW608, and this has been Starmade. I'll dig you cats later.